Hello everybody. So with this video we come to the end of our Tableau course. So what all topics have we gone through throughout the Tableau course and what are we going to learn in today's video is what I'm going to discuss with you. Okay, and after that I'll probably take you to the Tableau project. This is a time consuming project. You can either pause my video and do it along with me, or you can probably view the video and later on to the project. And this is some based on our very own sample superstore data. So you can work on that very easily. You can find that data set very easily and work on that. Now, based on this, you can also get a lot of data, stores data on the internet, and you can download it and probably work on it. That will help you, create good dashboards or so this here what we are doing is we are going to create a report, we are going to do a dashboard and a story. So we are going to do all together, right? So this video will include all the concepts in Tableau. Before we go ahead, let me introduce myself. My name is Abhinisa, and I have been your instructor throughout these Tableau courses. So I believe you must have understood all the concepts that we completed here. And if you did not, you can always let us know in the comment section, and whatever concept you are not able to understand, I'll help you understand them, right? So, like I said, first we are going to create a report. Now, what is my problem statement here for today? Are discounted orders more or less profitable than non-discounted orders? What does that mean? So suppose if a store is actually giving discounts, right? Now they are giving discounts to attract customers, but is that actually profitable to them? Is what we are going to find out. So what is my agenda here? Are discounted orders more or less than non-discounted orders, right? So how will I calculate this? I have all the data in my superstore data. So all the data as in I have profit, I have sales. There are a few calculated fields that I'll have to create during this. So that's nothing, just practice for all of us, right? So this is the problem statement. We are going to solve this. So to do this, we are going to create certain reports, 2 to 3 reports or worksheets, and then we'll also do a dashboard. Not a very interactive dashboard, but then a dashboard for us to understand, and then we'll also create a story. We haven't created a story so far in the project, in the during the subject, sorry, during the videos, the other videos. So this is an add-on over here, right? We have done a dashboard before. We have created a lot of reports. Now story will be a plus here, right? So I'm going to help you with the story as well. So all this is what we are going to see. Now some other concepts such as calculated fields, dual axis charts, right? And multiple charts, right? So these are all the things that we are going to see today. And there is going to be a lot of use of this tooltip. You remember in our other videos, we never used tooltips. Now, because I'm creating a story here, I want to create tooltip here. What happens when I give tooltip in a story is everything is visible as I hover over the charts. So I don't have to explain everything. Tooltip will probably help us there, right? We are going to find, put in some percentages. We are going to format axes. We are going to format some views. Everything, all that is included in this one video, right? From the beginning, whatever you have seen, will be almost covering all of them, right? So I hope you have understood the agenda and you have also understood what are we going to do today. That's minus the agenda, right? So yeah, now we can quickly jump to Tablet and let's start working on it. If you have any doubts, feel free to post it in the comment section so that I can go through it and I can reply, right? So yeah, let's just move to Tableau already, right? So here we are in Tableau and I'm going to use the sample superstore data. If you do not have this dataset, you will always find it in this sample dataset. So just search for Google sample superstore data for Tableau and you will definitely find it. Right? So I have connected this sample superstore data. And this way I have imported my data. Now what am I doing? Using a sheet called as orders. Alright. So we are using the sheet order. Let's go to sheet one. Right. And this is where we are going to work. And we're going to name our sheets as we go ahead. So this sheet, okay, before I name it, I'll tell you what I want to do here at first, right? So after I import this sales superstore file, and I have checked my data already. If you haven't, you can just go back to data source, view your data, explore it. Exploring is really important. So you can see what are the different columns, and you can see what are the categorical values, what are continuous values. You can understand what are dimensions and measures. You get everything, and that's how you'll explore your data, and then you can come into the sheet and then start. Right? So, like I said, I want to understand the relationship between profit ratio and discount percentage. Okay, so for this, what I'll do, I'll take discount in my columns and profit ratio to my use. But here you can see there is no profit ratio, so I'm going to create a calculated field here. Right click on this, create a calculated field. So, what is profit ratio? If you do not know calculation, what do you say? A few things you can definitely do. Right? So, don't know. Now, profit ratio is profit by sales, profit divided by sales. This is how I get money. You can see if this is a calculated field, you can see it's small equal to mark here, right? So this denotes that it is a calculated. So like I said, I'm going to take profit ratio and discount percentage. This isn't percentage only discount, right? If you do not know, go back to the data source and then have a look at discount, right? So this is already in percentage. Now go back, discount and profit ratio. Okay, this is how my chart looks like then. So we can say that discount is definitely inversely proportional to ratio, profit ratio, right? Now what I want to check is I want to check the difference between no discount and also, what I'll do is I want to know, what do you say, and discount. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create another calculator field. It's called as discount KPI. What does that mean is what's the difference between discounted and non-discounted products? Right, so for that, I'll create a calculated field here. Now, how do I create a calculated field to know if what products are discounted, what products are not discounted? I'll give a condition here. We can give conditions also, not just the calculations. We can also give conditions in this calculator. So, what are we going to do here? If discount is equal to 0. If anywhere discount is equal to 0, then I want it to be yes, no discount. Okay. Obviously, if discount is 0, that's no discount. Else, discounted. Right? As simple as that. And remember to put an end to this if you're giving a condition. Okay, so this has errors. What did I miss? Okay, here you can see what are the errors. Expected then to match if, wait, I did not write here then, right? If discount is equal to 0, then no discount. Else discounted. Right? This is how it is. And you can see it has automatically gone to measures, sorry, dimensions. It is not a measure. Why? Because this is going to be a categorical value. Um, Sorry, this is something I have added. Yes, here you see. This is another table column that we have added, discounted and no discount. Here it is being added. We have also added profit ratio, so you can see that as well. So we have seen all these things now. Now moving ahead. What we'll do now is we'll actually visualize this by moving certain things into colors. We'll move profit ratio into colors, right? So this is how it goes. What else can we do here? We can see when I'm hovering by it, you can see only profit ratio and discount. Okay, so what do I want to see is I want to see all of these as in my tooltip. In my tooltip, I'm seeing only profit ratio and discount. I want to add a few more things. So what all will I add? I'll add the category, I'll add the subcategory. I mean, a lot more detail because it's a report basic. And I have the profit ratio already. Then I'll see the customer's name of the customer, and of course sales, and then discount, and profit, right? So all the things here are done. Oh, sorry, discount KPI for this I created, right? Yeah. So looking at it, you can understand if it is discounted or if it is not discounted. Now, what do you understand by looking at this data? Here you see in the blue are all profitable products. The ones in orange or red are non-profitable. So as you can see when you are looking at the products which has no discount, they are all in blue. Now as they go into discounted later on, they are not in profit, they are in loss. All you can see here, discounted has started. Here it is all no discount. From here, discounted started, and here the what do you say, loss has started. That's how it would go. What we can do here is we are going to name it discount to profit ratio, right? So let's name the sheet discount to profit ratio. Now I'm moving it to another sheet. All right. So let's see what. Okay, I'll just convert this to percentage. You know how to do that, right? I'm sure you do, but just in case you don't, I've already converted it into this, and now you can see the percentages, right? So below 30% discount is fine, right? If you're seeing here, below 30% discount is absolutely fine. They are in profit. But if we are giving any profit above 30%, that's when we are going into losses. Right? This is how it goes. That's what we are understanding from this particular chart. Starting 30% discount, consolidated sales and loss making. And above 40% discount, all orders are unprofitable. Now what we'll do, we'll create another sheet where we look at discount percentage, discount. Now, discount dollar is something I'm going to introduce. So, what is discount dollar here? It is going to be another calculated field, which is discount percent, which I'll multiply by sales, which will give me the value in dollars in amount rather than the percentage. This is in percentage, right? So we're going to convert it. We are going to add another field. Okay, I'll just do sheet two. Alright, and this one I'm going to name it as discount itself. Okay, so this is going to be the discount sheet. I'm going to add another calculated field. Now, this calculated field is going to be discount dollars. That means that's the amount. Here, what do I do? Uh, like I said, I'm going to multiply discount percentage with sales. Right, that's it. As simple as that. Now, let's go back and see here. Okay, now you have amount. You can also mention that it is in dollars and all that when you are labeling it. Otherwise, it's fine if you don't want to. Right? So, here this is it. We have created another sheet. So what we'll be doing here is We're going to take discounts. I'll put it in rows. And then I'll take sales, profit, and profit ratio. Sales, profit, and profit ratio. Uh-oh. I don't want these aggregated values. Alright, so this is not happening. I don't know why is it converted into that. So what I'll do is I'll just take the measurements, measure values. I'll take discount and put in this. Now this I want to sort it from ascending to descending, but in data source order, not in alphabetical. And I really don't want to count this. It's not useful to me, so I'm going to exclude completely. So these are the values that. But then sales quantity, discount, profit ratio. What I want here is bar, a disaggregated bar. What else can I add? If I take profit ratio, put it into colors. What else can I do? I can take this kind of profit. But this is for tooltip only, by the way. I want this also in percentages. But I need to do some calculations here, so I cannot directly put it over there. Now what will I do is I'll just use these, I'll just add some tooltips over here. Profit ratio and discount dollars. And I'm going to use this as a dimension, right? Now you see the difference when I put it in dimensions, there will be a difference, of course. All right. Now, how do I explain it to you? I'll probably do some changes here. Okay. This looks better, the percentage and discounts, and these are the values. Okay, so what do you understand when you look at these? So it's up to you. How do you want to keep it there or not? Do we even need quantity? We don't really need quantity. We'll take profit ratio, and discount and sales. I don't think we need discount in dollars. Right? So this looks like more important chart rather than right? Okay. So we have sales, discount, profit, and profit ratio. And then here is our discount percentage. Right? This is how it goes. If you don't want this to be there, you can always remove this. Okay, but I would like to keep it here because this will add value, of course. Now look at these. When you're going through, you can understand discount is 80% and then profit ratio is going down. It's not how it should be working, right? And then here, when you see when discount is less, then there is actually profit ratio. You can see some profit ratio, right? So similarly, things happen here. the discount is increased. Of course, all that you see in red, that is increased discount and decreased profit ratio. Blue. So if you want to consider this legend only for the profit ratio, red everything is loss, blue is where profit is, right? So when you go to that red line, you see discount is high. When you come to this blue line, you see discount is low. Again, this sheet has also helped us to understand that above 30% discount, discounted sales are of course loss making, right? This is a clear indicator which can be used to cap discounts. When we have to cap our discounts, till where it is fine. So we know we have to draw a line of 30%. We cannot increase our discount above 30%. Now next what we will do is we are going to create a view where we are going to see some parameters for each subcategory to see if we can pinpoint on a particular subcategory. Now increasing that, we're going to break down by subcategory, right? So here is our subcategory. Now what do we do? We are just trying to see the discount percentages based on um, subcategory. So let's take subcategory first and put it in rows, right? So we have our subcategory, measure names, measure values. Okay, not here. Where did I lose it? Okay, here you have. Now you can see all this. But we want profit ratio because that's what we are trying to see, right? So let's just take profit ratio and put it in color. Now it's up to you if you want to take sum or if you want to take average, right? So here, this one is also a very important chart, what we are seeing. Now, count of orders, it's up to you. I really don't think count of orders is any. What am I saying? I'm saying sales here, I'm saying quantity, profit ratio, discount, and sales. What I do not want again is quantity. These things should be enough for me, right? So this is how it goes. Now, again, it is up to us if we want to take this profit ratio and add it as a table, or if you add profit ratio as a table. Uh, what should we be adding? Discount percentage? Not really. Okay, let's keep it to this. This is much understood, very well understood. Don't really have to do anything here. The colors are already showing us a lot, but just in case if you want to hover over it and see again, I'll again put in all the same things. Tooltip and then discounted or okay. I'll also want the category, won't I? Yeah, right. So when I hover over it, I see all of these. Now, discounted KPI won't really be helpful again because this is for a complete subcategory and not for one single item. If it was for one single item, then the discount KPI would have been helpful, right? So here we see profit ratio, average profit ratio, and discount, how much the discount in dollars, fair sales, right? We can see it all. Okay, so this is how my breakdown by subcategory goes. One another important aspect that can be useful for us here is profit versus discount by category. Okay, so profit versus discount by category. Now I'll take category. I'll take percentage of discount and profit ratio. Now what I'll do, I'll create a dual axis. And I'll pull all and I'm going to use a bar chart. Now when I have done the bar chart, of course, synchronize the axis. Stack marks are going to be off. And now what I'll do is, okay, discount is in blue and profit ratio is in orange. Right, so this is how my chart looks like. I have removed stack marks. Uh-oh, not this. Let's go to this and then decrease the size. Okay, this looks better. Now I don't want blue to be there. I don't want blue to be the discount. Okay, let it be. Doesn't matter. Let's keep going with that. Right. So this is how it goes. Now we know that orange here is profit ratio. Let's label profit ratio. Alright. So we have done our this part. So again, it is up to us if we want to keep the labels or if we do not wish to keep the labels. Right. So yeah, that should be if it if you want to label it, you can also label it. Now again, look at this. What do you understand when looking at this? The blue ones, have a look at the legend. Blue one is the discount, orange one is the profit. So furniture here has the highest discount but lowest profit. The others also have discount, but then profits are also almost there. But here, as you see, you don't see any. What do you say again? Profit here. Oh, let's keep it aggregated. This is better way to explain, right? So this is how it goes. Now this chart is for profit versus discount based on category. As I told you, it is showing that furniture has the highest discount, lowest profit ratio. Now let's add each of these things to a dashboard, but then I feel there is another chart that we can do is we have created this KPI discount, no discount, right? And we haven't really done anything. Let's create another chart for this. Discount versus undiscounted sales. Now this one also I'll be basing it by category. Okay, so here what I'll do, I'll take profit and I'll also take sales. I'll take the categories and then I'll also take the um, discount KPI. So this is not how I want it to be. I want the um, dual axis bar. This is how my bar chart should look like. Okay. Here you see the ones in red are profit, the ones in blue are sales. Again, you can convert it. Now, because I have been using orange and blue, I'll edit it to back orange and uh-oh. right? And you can apply it. Okay, it's orange. Now, what do you understand by looking at this? You can, of course, understand that about the when there is discount is high, the profit is low. Again, all the charts showed us the same thing, right? Now, what we'll do here is, okay, I'll actually have to synchronize axis. Now you see, right? Where, for this one, I think we shouldn't really be doing that. But then it's up to you if you want to do, however, everything is showing me the same thing. Yeah. Everywhere it is the same thing that as my discount is increasing, the profit is going low. Now I'm going to create a dashboard. If you remember, click on this for new dashboard. Now for this, you can select the chart that you need. So for that, first I'll be using my discount versus undiscounted. That should have, okay. And I'm going to increase the size here, okay, to make it look good. Now, what will I mention here is I'll click on floating so that I can add my text anywhere. So when I click on text, drag and drop here, I can just write anywhere. So what do I understand by this? It is clear that un undiscounted products are profitable, whether discounted or not. Now it's not completely true, this is partially true because if we are giving a discount of up to 40%, it's fine. But if it's anywhere above 40%, then it is not discount or otherwise. If that's what we understood. So here is something I have mentioned. And this is my first dashboard. I'll create another dashboard where I'll be, you know, taking this where I'm breaking down by subcategories and also the profit versus discount sheet. Or, oh, let me see. This and this. Right? Take this one to drag it. Legends, it's up to you if you want to keep. But I believe when there are, trends, you don't really need these legends. You need it when they are discrete values. When they are continuous values, I don't think you need legends. So just drag it till there and then resize it based on it. Right? And you can also increase the size from there. Right? So this is how these are the two charts that are related to each other. Next dashboard that I'll be showing you is the okay, let's add something here to write. We can see from 30% discount that consolidated sales are making loss. So this is something we can actually add. From 30% discount, consolidated sheets are making losses. Okay, here you go. This is something that I have mentioned. What can we do? Let's move to another dashboard. Here we are going to add the profit versus discount. Not sheet. dashboard, and profit versus discounted. Here you will need the legend, of course, because this is a discrete chart. These are discrete values. Okay, and then we can increase the size, of course. Right? Now this looks better. Of course, it looks better. Alright, so here you have your chart. Now it's up to you what you want to add. There is a very important point that I want to add here. That is furniture. This furniture category here is actually a very this looks okay. Now this looks good. So yeah, what I wanted to add here was furniture category has the highest result but the lowest profit ratio. And evidently the lowest profit ratio. Right? So we just proved that here. Let's put it here so that we know that we understood that from the data. Because that's where the furniture category is, right? So this is my sheet. Now let's move on to creating a story. Here, this one is the new story, right? Now it's up to you if you want to really write or if you want to drag any sheets here to show. So I'll add text and I'll mention it as findings and recommendations. Okay, so the discounted orders show less profit compared to undiscounted orders. Second one, any other thing you remember? Discounts lead to profit loss and also it should be capped to 40%. Because of the above point, so discounts should be capped at 30%. I would say only 40%. So you take it. Then furniture category, of course, has highest discount. Thus, shows lowest profit ratio. So these are my findings and recommendations. So this is what I write here. I'll probably increase the size of the box and show the lines. And here you can see is a caption. So my story can get different, what do you say, um, different PPT kind of things, right? Different sheets, right? So, okay, just, right? Okay. So here you can see that. What else can I do? You can save it. Right. Okay, so these are my findings and recommendations. So a story is definitely something that we have to represent, right? So we are going to represent it in the form of a presentation. So this is these are all what I have, right? Now I'll just write down the name of the sheet. Now this is something. I will name this story as the what is it? My problem statement. So my problem statement was, are discounted products more profitable than undiscounted? Or let's not make it opinion based. So let's see our discounted product or this profitable than discounted. And here we are not doing it based on products. We're doing it based on categories or orders, right? Let's just mention that. This is our problem statement. Our discount product is more or less profitable than undiscounted. And here we have our answer to it. Now, I have to prove each of my statements. The first statement I said here is the discounted or orders show less profits compared to undiscounted orders. This is my question. I have answered the question here. So I'm going to start a new story point, and that I'm going to give. Okay. Um. This is for this. So right. Okay. Because I can see it here, so that's why I'm just increasing, right? So now I want to prove this. Discounted orders show less profit when compared, right? So of course, my answer would be this. You can either take the dashboard with it or you can just take the sheet there, right? So this is my sheet to prove my statement here. Undiscounted sales are profitable and discounted sales are, and I'm able to see it. So for this, what I do, just probably try to decrease the size of it, right? Yeah. So that now you're able to see if there is any discounted or undiscounted. Width, I think I'll have increased, right? Because all of the columns are numbers. Okay, so here we have. Next statement that I have mentioned here is discounts should be capped at 30%. I'll create another one here and right. Discounts should be capped at 30%. Now, why did I say that? Because if you remember, we have this sheet which gives that. Okay, so if there is any discount above 30%, you see the percentage here? That means it's going into loss. What's the profit ratio? Profit ratio is going down, right? As we are giving any discount, we can see the discount percentage also, we can see the profit ratio also. So this is the sheet which is proving that it has to be kept at 40 or 30%. Okay, I can also add text in this. So 30% we can see decline in profit ratio after 30% of discount, right? So I'll mention it over here. What's my third statement? It says furniture category has highest discounts, thus shows low profit. And that's when I learned another one, and of course I learned this, right? So this proves completely furniture is giving lot of discount, and that's why the profit ratio is low here. That is also proved. Right? What I'll do, I'll just copy this, the fine statement of mine, and I can paste this, right? So this is what I can, you know, what I'll do, I'll just clearly play my, so- right? So here you can see it all. Now this is my story. I have actually put it in presentation. So yeah, this based on my dashboards. Dashboard wasn't really necessary here, but I wanted to show you the dashboards also. So I just created dashboards also using them. And this is nice. So whatever report I have prepared, I can get it here and I can view it as such, right? So we did all these sheets. We understood what you wanted to. We solved our problem statement. Okay. So what all did we learn today? If you want to revise, there are a few things that we have to see that we saw here. So we saw calculated fields, of course. We used tooltips a lot, okay, just for the sake of the story. We learned story. That is something new that we learned today, how to create stories. We created dashboards, we created sheets, and we saw when we add calculated fields, these are getting added as columns in the data as well, data source when you move that, right? What else did we see today? We saw different types of bar charts or different types of reports. We created a complete report. Let's just go back and try to recall what all did we see today, which we haven't done till now. Dual axis charts. We also did dual axis charts. Of course, we did that before, but then we also did dual axis charts. We did dual axis charts. So we literally did everything here in today's video. So all those who must have missed the first classes or must have missed all the classes, then this video almost covers every concept that we have. Now we know how can we use Tableau by our problem statement. So again, revising our problem statement, our discounted orders profitable, sorry, more or less profitable, right? This is my problem statement, and we understood that. Of course, discount, we have to cap somewhere on the discount. Discount is profitable, but then to a certain extent. So, till 30%, our products or our orders will profitable if we are giving 30% discount. But if we are giving discounts above 30%, then we actually saw a decline in our say profits. Our was the profit, right? So we also created a calculator which had a conditional rather than an arithmetic calculation, right? We put a conditional calculator as well. We explored different charts, right? So what did we do? All in all, we almost did all that we, learned all the while throughout all the videos, right? Okay, so let's go back to this and let's see if we missed anything, right? We did not miss anything. We have done it all. Okay, so we have created stories, we have created a very good story, in fact, and we have created a very important report. Now, this report is usually this is the thing that we see in a lot of companies. If yours is a product-based company, when you are actually selling your products, right? That's when you would want to know how is your product doing. Or even if yours is a small store, you would want to know what products are actually benefiting you. So for all that, to explain it to your manager or to explain it to your client, these kind of reports can definitely help you, right? So yeah, this is one way of using Tableau in your business, for your clients and all that, right? So I hope you have understood everything here and the project today made sense to you, right? So if you have any doubt, make sure to put it here in the comment section so that I can relate. So with this video, we are done with all of our the complete Tableau course. Now, if you have watched all the videos, you are definitely sure and pursue your Tableau career. All the very best. Thank you very much for being with me throughout this course. Take care and happy learning.